Once upon a time in the peaceful kingdom of Enchancia, Queen Sofia I stood at the grand castle window, gazing out at the soft gray sky. Raindrops tapped gently against the glass, and far across the royal gardens tiny puddles were already forming. By her side was her daughter, Princess Elara, bright-eyed 2-year-old with golden brown curls and cheeks as rosy as sunrise. She stood on her tiptoes, peeking over the windowsill in her frilly purple dress. "Mama Wada," Elara giggled, pressing her tiny fingers against the glass. Sofia smiled warmly. "Yes, sweetheart, it's raining today." Behind them, Prince Leo entered the room holding a soft blanket. With his kind green eyes and strong presence, he was always calm even when his daughter decided she wanted to climb chairs or feed royal swans breadcrumbs from the window. "She's been talking about puddles since breakfast," Leo chuckled, wrapping the blanket gently around Elara's shoulders. "Well," Sofia said with a playful grin, "maybe today calls for a little rainy day adventure." Elara clapped her hands, not fully understanding what adventure meant, but loving the sound of it anyway. Sofia knelt beside her daughter. "Would you like to go out in the rain with Mama?" Elara's eyes lit up. "Yes." Soon Queen Sofia and Princess Elara were dressed in the finest royal rain gear. Sofia wore a flowing violet rain cloak with tiny silver star patterns stitched into the hem, while Elara wore a mini version with a hood that flopped adorably over her forehead. She also wore bright pink boots that squeaked with every step. Prince Leo handed Elara her favorite toy, a stuffed unicorn named Starry, and kissed them both on the forehead. "Be safe, my little adventurers." They stepped outside, under the soft drizzle, and the kingdom around them transformed. The garden sparkled with raindrops, flowers swayed gently, and the stone path shimmered under a wet sheen. Elara took slow, wobbling steps at first, then splash, stomped her foot into the first puddle she saw. "Again!" she squealed, laughing. Sofia laughed too. "Go ahead, Princess of Puddles." Together they stomped and skipped down the path. Elara chased after butterflies with glittering wings while Sofia caught raindrops on her fingertips. The rain didn't feel cold or dreary, it felt like music, gentle and happy. As they rounded a bend near the enchanted forest, something curious happened. "Look, Mama," Elara pointed. "Shiny!" There, under a leafy archway, was a faint trail of glowing mushrooms like tiny lanterns in the grass. The enchanted forest was known for its surprises, and Sofia's heart beat a little faster. She bent down to Elara's height. "Shall we follow the glowing path?" Elara nodded excitedly. "Magic!" They followed the shimmering trail deeper into the trees. The rain softened under the canopy, and soon they reached a small hidden glade. At the center of it stood something amazing, a rain tree. Its leaves were made of silver silk, and instead of regular raindrops, sparkling droplets like diamonds fell from its branches and vanished before touching the ground. Elara gasped. "Woo!" A tiny voice giggled behind them. "You found the rain tree." They turned to see a small forest fairy with leaf-shaped wings and hair like morning dew. She hovered in the air and gave them a friendly wave. "I'm Fira," she said. "I keep the rain tree alive. It spreads gentle rain across the land when the weather spirits sleep." Sofia bowed politely. "I'm Queen Sofia, and this is Princess Elara." Elara gave a shy wave and held Starry the unicorn tight. Fira smiled. "Most people don't find this place. The rain tree glows only when it senses joy. Your daughter's laughter led you here." Sofia looked at Elara, who was now twirling slowly under the glowing rain, giggling. Her happiness lit up the whole glade. But then the fairy's face darkened slightly. "There's a small problem. A rain cloud got lost on its way to the mountain. It's stuck above the royal village and making it rain too long. The flowers there are wilting." "Oh no," Sofia said. "Is there anything we can do?" Fira fluttered closer. If Elara's laughter brought you here, then maybe it can guide the lost cloud back home. Her joy holds special magic. Sofia was unsure. Elara was only 2 years old. Could she really help move a magical cloud? Still, she believed in her daughter just like others once believed in her. Sofia held Elara in her arms and followed Fira toward the sky. The fairy sprinkled flying dust around them, and together, they rose above the treetops, up through the mist and into the clouds. There, floating like a grumpy gray balloon, was the lost cloud. It let out a soft rumble and a drizzle of confused rain. Elara tilted her head. "Cloud sad?" Sofia nodded. "Yes, sweetheart. Can you help it feel better?" Without fear, Elara reached into her pocket and held out Starry, her unicorn. "Hug?" To everyone's surprise, the cloud responded. The drizzle slowed. Elara let out a big, happy laugh. A beam of soft golden light burst from her little hands. The cloud perked up, puffed itself out proudly, and started to drift away toward the mountain range. The sky brightened behind it. Fira clapped joyfully. She did it! As they floated gently back to the castle grounds, the rain began to fade. The sun peeked through the clouds, casting golden light on the wet earth. Back inside the castle, Leo greeted them with warm towels and hot cocoa. "How was your rainy adventure?" Sofia smiled, brushing a damp curl from Elara's forehead. "Magical and heroic." Elara gave a sleepy yawn. "Cloud happy now." That evening, as thunder rumbled softly in the distance and the castle glowed with lantern light, Queen Sofia sat by the nursery window with Elara in her arms. She told her the story of their rainy adventure while Elara drifted off to sleep, her tiny fingers still curled around Starry the unicorn. And from that day on, whenever it rained in Enchancia, the people smiled because they knew it was a gentle gift from the rain tree, the lost cloud, and the laughter of a little princess named Elara. The end.